better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you're tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the car. Watch the 50. Pilot, 64, with gun. Check.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. That was shades of Tennessee volunteer football back in the 80s with Charles Davis coming up from the secondary to make the tackle for a loss.
You mean my teammates doing that, right? Because they would tell you, my coach would say, where's that tape? I want to see that. But how about the complete package there? Not just playing the pass, but being a willing tackler and making a really nice play.
And Rudolph has it, the tight end. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down. They'll run for it. Cook. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
And the Vikings first down.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They run. Cook. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Darren Lee on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
slant. Go, go. Gun. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey, let's get in there.
To throw, Cousins. His throw incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Cook, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Hey, that's up. Gun.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds McCoy. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Yellow.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Attack! Color. Exit. Check Mike.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got it to Williams. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, 26 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On 2nd down, Cook. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Mike 5-4. Bring it. Check 31. Gun.
first down. Here's Cousins. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 59 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route, often against the safety. You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
Kill. Hey, 43. Watch the ship. Watch the 15. Watch the ship. 49. Check 49.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him.
By Danielle Hunter.
Let's go, D. Let's go, D.
It's now 3rd down.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Williams. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Hey, box truck. Gun.
Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Hey, Haywood. Gun.
Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
Check. Hey, Ken. Black. Hey, Delta. Check. Gun.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. Cousins on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Darren Lee just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile.
Back. You got tape.
Here's Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Third down, Dalvin Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Hey, Charlie. Gun.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the Vikings have taken the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Second and 5 now. Mahomes is for his running back, McCoy. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
15. Let's go, defense.
On third down, Williams. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Yellow.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. 15. C6.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Room here to run. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Brandon, so many defenders are former offensive players in a past life. You know how much fun they have when they pick off a pass and get a chance to relive their offensive days. Take it from defense to offense. They love waltzing into the end zone doing exactly that.
Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me. Check 2. Hey, check 61. Matchbox lights. Gun.
Following the interception, Cousins. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Now a hit and a loose football. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Mike 54. Mike 54. In your face.
Tight 382. Lane 50. Gun. Move.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Gun.
Cousins now. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a good return here. He is brought down at the 7-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Got his man. It's Williams. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, 93 yards. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Mike
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
He's checking. He's looking 50. Crash.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Hey, my 7. My 54. Gun. 6-man. Check curls.
To throw is Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Check. Watch me. Gun.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins, open man. Once again, it's Thielen. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, orbit. Gun. Mike 5-4.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Check. Hey, zoom. Gun. 54, right there. 54, Mike. I don't think you got it, son. Hey, watch that. 300. Check Mike 54. All right, now here we go. You gonna get this, boys? You think you gonna get the
Now Cook running right. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here, stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Gun.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
This will be taken very short. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Hey, 57. Box trap. He's coming.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Steps away to his left. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, Mahomes. This is caught by Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Now here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Danielle Hunter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes.
Now that was something, and it wasn't good. In one play, you've gone from being in the red zone to maybe out of field goal range. Totally inexcusable.
Yellow. Go on, 80. Hey, 15.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the...
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 13 yards out, and the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Vikings 35, Chiefs 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Darren Lee on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.